right, the top 1% don't chase clients. They do this instead. I'm going to be breaking down the system that the top infopreneurs are leveraging right now. This system's for online coaches, online consultants, course sellers, and mentors. Here's some results we've gotten for our own clients. $3,200 into 73.4K, $122 into 9.8K, 5.5K with less than 500 followers. What we got, like 100% show rate, like whatever, like $2,800 shifted from a low ticket to high ticket offer. I'm just showing you this so you kind of listen to me and you're like, okay, cool. This guy knows what he's talking about. Now, most people struggle with one system that builds trust and can scale leads. And what I mean by scaling leads is getting more lead flow on a daily basis, right? And after talking to countless coaches, the biggest thing I see is that they're focusing on the wrong system. They're focusing on an outdated system, and they're focusing on building something they genuinely don't even like. Why would you want to build a business you don't like and you're getting clients you don't like, right? Meanwhile, the top 1% run a system that flips the script. Instead of chasing clients, they create an environment where clients consistently chase them. They have people in their DMs, they have people texting them, they have people everywhere just saying, hey, here's my wallet, please charge me, I want to start working with you, right? Even if some of these individuals don't have the best info programs, them getting clients is the easiest thing they can do every single day, right? And the reason why is because they understand what's happening, right? Here we got 3 individuals. We got Brez Scales, or Mr. Brezington, right? We got Shelby Sapp, also known as Girl Boss, and then we got Iman Gadzhi, SMMA dude, right? Now, all these individuals well make over $500,000 a month when they do their systematized launches I'm going to be getting into. But the reason why they're making so much money is because you couldn't even identify the system they're running right now. If I was to ask you and you're not in the marketing space, probably just say, yeah, they're posting content and they're selling a course. But they're leveraging 2 mechanisms that not many people know how to do it correctly, but they've just dialed it in so much, and it's exactly what you can still implement in your own business, right? And those 2 mechanisms are a marketing ecosystem and a live virtual sales event, right? So marketing ecosystem, they're simple, right? You can find them everywhere, either entertaining, educating, or doing both. Brez, he entertains and educates. Alex Hormozi, he only educates. Iman Gadzhi educates and entertains. Shelby Sapp also does both, right? Live virtual events, they leverage these live events to convert that attention, right? Marketing ecosystems by themselves are absolutely killer, right? Same with live virtual events. But when you combine both of them, you're creating like a mega system that can convert as many people as possible, right? So let's break down exactly why they work with each other and how you can benefit from them, right? So marketing ecosystems is a multi-platform ecosystem: YouTube, Instagram, email, podcasts, etc. It works because of 4 main reasons, right? The first one is omnipresence, and that equals trust. A prospect who sees you across multiple platforms unconsciously assigns you to a higher authority, right? This is what I like to call the mere exposure effect in psychology. When someone sees you on Instagram, they think you're cool. Someone sees you on YouTube, they think you're cool, but they remember you from Instagram. And then just a flywheel, right? It's not a traditional funnel where there's just one attention source, one landing page, and then doom, it's done, right? If they don't buy, whatever, they're gone, they can go buy from someone else. No, you want to keep them in your ecosystem for as long as you possibly can and convert them, because every single prospect has their own journey. Some guy's going to buy the first day, some guy's going to buy in 2 weeks, some guy's going to buy in a year, some guy's going to buy in 6 months, and you want to convert every single individual at their own stages and their own journey. And then education into authority, right? When your ecosystem teaches and it just doesn't entertain, it positions you as a trusted expert and not a random content creator that is just their brain rotting, right? Now, we have some exceptions for this. An example is TJR. He just does crazy brain rot content and makes a shit ton of money. And then algorithm leverage, right? Different platforms serve different intents. We have YouTube, like what you're watching right now. This is a long form video. This post you maybe came from my Instagram account. It might be linked in my bio, right? I might have sent you this in the DMs. You might have just came across it. But the only point of this video is for you to trust me, to be like, okay, Damiano's actually a pretty cool dude. I'm going to watch a couple other pieces of his content. This video is not for you to watch it and then be like, yo, I'm going to give this guy $10,000. No, like you need to first gain trust and then just let the individual go down their own journey. And then IG and TikTok is short form attention. Now, this is important, right? You want to get attention, so you want to be posting like top of the funnel and middle of the funnel content on those platforms. And then conversion touch points are email and DMs, and also live virtual sales events. Now, together, these stack into a flywheel. So you know how a funnel is typically like this, right? You know how a funnel looks like. With a flywheel, they can just go round and round and round until they convert. So you're not pressuring anybody to buy at a certain point, like lots of people do. Oh, I only have 10 more people that are going to come into my coaching program. Okay, number one, right? Like, everyone uses it. And number two, people know you're lying. And number three, you're going to burn your audience doing that. And then there's a compounding effect here. Unlike ads or one-to-one outreach, content is an asset that works while you sleep. It takes time to build up, but once it's built up, you can sell anything, right? Alex Hormozi, for example, if he was to sell how to gain 10 pounds in 1 week, he could probably sell a couple $100,000 worth of that. But if he had no brand, he had no YouTube, he had no content structure, and he didn't have his personality and like kind of persona with the hat and the beard and the tank top, he probably wouldn't even be able to sell one package because he didn't have his marketing ecosystem in place. Now, a tip if you're just starting content, right? Start running ads immediately. Now, live virtual sales events. Now, why webinars, challenge, summits, and other live events convert so well comes down to 5 main points. The first one being it's a one-to-many trust building aspect. Instead of hundreds of sales calls, one webinar lets you create literally intimacy, authority, and group momentum at scale. Like, I've been in so many webinars. Like, when I was younger, I literally bought from webinars, not knowing what marketing was, and it's just great, right? And the next reason is probably my favorite reason, right? It's social proof in real time. When prospects see others attending and asking questions or buying live, it triggers this one psychology tactic, also known as the bandwagon, right? And if others are investing, it must be good. So when they see everyone's buying, oh, I just bought, I can't wait to do it. Oh yeah, I just paid 5K. Oh, I just paid whatever. Everyone's gonna be like, yo, I need to get on this, right? Everyone else is doing this. I'm gonna get left behind. I can't, right? I need to buy right now. So then they buy, and then hopefully you have a good program and you change their lives and you just don't take their money and leave. But it's a great way to convert people for that main reason. And then also education-based selling, right? In a live format, you're teaching before pitching. So you're the teacher and they're the student. And then at the end, you can hard pitch and be like, yeah, I just showed you everything from A to Z. If you want to work with me one-to-one or group coaching, whatever your offer is, check out this link right here. Or save your spot and book a call with my team and we'll walk you through it systematically or something like that, right? And then attention window. It's a 45 to 60-minute window that keeps people engaged. It's not a 30-second reel, not a 10-minute YouTube video like you're watching right now, right? And that time, it builds enough trust to justify high ticket prices. And then scarcity and urgency, probably the best thing when it comes to the system, that this is live, you can't miss it. There's 200 spots, right? It works better than an evergreen funnel, and scarcity drives attention, and then urgency drives buying, right? So everything compounds on top of each other, right? So why they work together, in short, is the ecosystem, it catches attention and nurtures them daily, and the live events, they monetize the trust in what I like to call concentrated bursts. So how they do it is quite simple, right? They go ahead, they make their content, they do everything. Now it's time for the live event, right? So they do an announcement that plants a seed in their audience saying something big is coming. Like, you need to stay tuned. Like, I've spent my last 3 months, I've spent $300,000 doing this, right? Obviously, this is all exaggerating. This is marketing. Most people aren't going to spend $300,000 doing a webinar or more than a month preparing for it. And then build up, stack anticipation with teasers, content, and reminders. And then live event, deliver value, build trust, and convert attention into sales. Now, I'm not going to show you a complete walkthrough, but I'm going to first show you exactly the marketing ecosystem lots of these people leverage, right? So they're not doing a VSL funnel, free training funnel, or low ticket to high ticket. They're leveraging what I told you, those webinars. But they are doing this. They have ads, organic content, and they leverage Instagram as a landing page and occasional webinars to amplify the system. So this is what it looks like, right? Someone might watch your YouTube content, watch your Instagram content, watch another YouTube, DM your set or have a conversation, and then in a couple of days they see you're launching a webinar. They're going to opt in for that webinar. But to get people there, you need to create the right type of content. So you want growth and attention content, you want nurturing conversion content, you want lifestyle and benefit content over on over on Instagram, right? Here's an example of TJR, right? Here's his growth and attention content, absolutely brain rot. Nurture conversion, showing how he does trades, and then lifestyle and benefit, showing like, you know what, I am legit. I like to do my own thing. I'm not like everybody else in this space. And then for YouTube, right, you want to post 1 to 2 times a week. One is growth and attention, and then the next one is nurture and conversion. Now, I recommend if you're posting 8 videos a month, do 6 top of the funnel and 2 middle or bottom of the funnel. The reason being, it's a great strategy to basically get your YouTube off your feet, and you don't need more than 50 views to make money on YouTube, ironically. Now, next thing they do is they run ads, right? And here's an example of an ad setup you can do. You want a follower campaign and then a retargeting campaign that retargets the people that saw the top of funnel campaign. Some examples of this system you can do is you can have static ads like this right here, right? The framework is a hook, disruptive body, and then a CTA to follow, DM you, or learn more. And then on top of that, right, to get people to the webinar, you're either going to leverage story sequences and then a registration page. So let's look at how Brez did it, right? So he was posting all that content I was saying, and then he was driving people to this page with ads and call to actions on his stories, right? So steal my $3.4 million skill set that took me from a chronic doom scroller to a multimillionaire by age 20, directly calling out his ICP, communicating a pain and showing his authority. He has a video here Anticipation, claim your free spot. We'll join over 300 people worldwide. Showing the 3 things you're going to learn. More anticipation, claim your spot, and then some more questions here. Now, what he did here was just build anticipation for you to sign up. So now once you're signed up, you have an opt-in page, right? Your ticket is almost reserved. Next, join my WhatsApp and check your email below. So he's just telling you, you know what, check your WhatsApp, right? Because I've already obviously messaged you there, and then check your inbox to give me a check mark so you actually have it in your Google Calendar, and then add my Snapchat. This is quite unique because I don't use Snapchat. I don't know any business owners that use Snapchat, but I know his market is B2C, so lots of his prospects are probably on Snapchat. Now, the next thing is probably the most important thing when it comes to a webinar, because he already did all of this, right? He has the marketing ecosystems. He's running the ads. He knows what stories he needs to post. So what happens now when people register? He needs to nurture those individuals. So he nurtured them with emails, right? Starts 4 days before. You get a whole bunch of emails diving into his story and his life, right? Lots of storytelling here as well. Lots of storytelling, just basically creating that connection, showing raw videos, right? Obviously, he's not doing this at all. It's all automated, already built in the back end. Then also some SMS reminders, just reminding me, like, you know what, there's a call in 24 hours and things like that. Now, for the actual live event, it depends. It can go through anything. It can either be a free training that's literally directly hands-on, or it can be a breakdown, or it can be a walkthrough. It can literally be anything depending on your niche. But in this video, the only thing I want you to take out of is how you can implement the marketing ecosystem inside your business, and exactly how you can leverage live virtual sales events inside of your business, right? Combining these both can literally change your life if you do it properly. You build the right brand and you have those bursts of monetization, while also you can always have an evergreen system in the back end, because you're going to get those DMs and people that just don't have time to hop into a webinar. So it capitalizes on all the attention you're getting in the correct way. Look, if you want to scale with the system like this, book a call with me below for a completely free scaling plan. And this is a bean I found on GIF that said, thank you for watching my video. And yeah, if you really liked it, subscribe because there's more to come. See ya.